brisket. I got my barbecue shoes on.
Welcome to BBQPitBoys.com. Today we're grilling up some cornbread stuffed pork chops at the pit, and it's real easy to do. All right, for this recipe, you're going to need 1.5-inch thick cut pork chops, and you're going to need some veggies like sage, thyme, basil. Got some jalapeno peppers here. You head on over to our website, of course, and you can get all the ingredients, but yeah, just copy them down right now. So, now, here we've got some celery, and the pit master today is moose. Everybody knows moose. And if you've never had grilled cornbread stuffed pork chops before, you're missing something out of your life. You got to check this out. So, moose here is dicing up the jalapenos, right? You can leave the seeds in, the thin slices of garlic. Here we've got some onion. Oh, man. Now, next, we're going to heat up some butter. And you're going to need about 2 sticks of butter or so, right? We got 1 stick here, but you're going to end up about 2 sticks or so. And then we're going to take these chopped veggies, and if they're bothering you, just look the other way. And we're going to simmer them down in the butter. Get it down to where the celery is kind of soft. We're going to add some of our pork privilege. Now, if you don't have pork privilege, you can use some seasoning similar to it. And we're adding some of our SPG, which is essentially salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic. Oh, are you kidding me? Now, let's add those savories in there. Cook them down till they soften up a little bit. You're not going to believe how good this smells. Man, yeah, the squirrels are coming out of the trees. All right, now, the cornbread. Use your favorite cornbread. This is homemade cornbread. And you can see here, we're just breaking it up, crumbling it up. Now, not all cornbread is the same, as you know. Some of it's sweet, some of it is not so sweet. So choose what you like. In goes an egg, right? And here we've got some Parmesan cheese, grated. We're going to add some more SPG, right? And here we've got a little bit more of that pork privilege. Oh, yeah. So if you can't get our seasonings, well, just head on over and our website, and we can send some to you, right? If they're not at your local store. Now, we're going to take that butter mix and pour it into that cornbread. And this is the important part, right? Mix it well, and you're going to add moisture, right? You want it somewhat moist. We don't want this to dry out, right? And the trick is just add enough beer in this case, or if you don't want to use the beer, use the chicken broth, right, or water, and you get it so they form a ball. That's usually just the amount of moisture you want in there. But it's up to you. You could add a little bit more or less, right? All right. Now, the chops. These are about 1.5-inch thick. You want a nice thick chop. We're using bone-in because we've always found that the bone adds a ton of flavor to the pork, right? Pretty much everybody knows that. And if you got problems with these yellow jacket bees coming in, well, we'll cook them. Just keep out of our way. Again, take your knife, slice the chop pretty much to the bone, and you create a nice pocket. But most of you know all about that, but some of you don't, right? All right. The pockets have been made. Now you're going to take a little bit of your favorite oil, like some olive oil here, and coat the outside, right? And then you're going to grab a handful of that stuffing and stuff it. Stuff it good. Just the way she likes it, right? Get it in there. Oh, man. We're eating good tonight, Martha. This is something special. All right. Again, hit a little bit of oil on the outside, good cooking oil. Grab a handful of your cornbread stuffing. Again, this is a jalapeno cornbread stuffing. Stuff it. All right, time to move on. We've seen enough of this. I'm getting hungry. Now, to the grill we go. Now, we're going to cook these on a cast iron pan. We don't want to cook them direct over the hot coals, right? So we'll overcook the bottom. We could burn them. We've got the charcoal on one side. We're doing an indirect cook. We want to keep control of the heat. And with the use of the cast iron griddle here, we have total control of the heat, right? Like I said, perfect. Put the grill cover on, and this will take about, maybe an hour, a little more than an hour, more or less, right? Now, we're about 20 minutes into this, right? And what we're going to do is just turn this pan around so we get some even cooking, right? Because, again, the charcoal's on one side. Oh, take a look at that. Hoo-wee. Damn. Oh, coming along, we're just checking underneath. Again, we don't want to burn the bottom. They're doing just perfect. We've got a little flame flare up there, but that'll go away as soon as we put the cover on. All right, unless you got a cheap grill. So you want to use a good cover, right? And this will put out the flame, keep the cook going. All right, through the miracle of time, these pork chops are cooked to about 165 degrees Fahrenheit internal. And it's time to pull them off the grill. Oh, take a look at that. Guaranteed moist and tender. And that's not an easy thing to do with stuffed pork chop. Ask any chef, right? A lot of people overcook their pork when they're stuffing them. So take a look. Nice slices like it's a pork roast. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Now, for many, this one chop will feed 2 people, right? But at our pit, we plan on 2 chops per person. Now, this is the part where the pit masters are going to eat it in front of you, and they are not apologizing. Woo-wee. So head on over to our website again, as I said, to get the exact ingredients. And while you're there, start a chapter. We appreciate your support. And remember, the next time you're looking for a recipe for your pit, check out BBQPitBoys.com. Oh, baby. You kidding me?